The Callisto Protocol is without a doubt the greatest game not only to release in the year 2022, not only to release in the last decade, but the greatest game that will ever be released, period. This is the pinnacle of game development. This is the pinnacle of enjoyment. If you play this game, know that for this absolutely incredible 8 to 10 hour gameplay experience, you will be on every high of life that you've ever experienced. This will be the pinnacle of your existence. It will not get any better than this. Every waking moment you're at work, every waking moment you're spending with your family, every waking moment you're sitting on the toilet, you will be imagining what it's like to get back to the Callisto Protocol. It is an absolutely incredible, enthralling experience that cannot be put into words. It must be played. Also know that after you finish the game and the credits roll, it is a sharp downward spiral from that moment on out. Nothing will ever feel the same. You will never reach the highs that you did while you were playing the Callisto Protocol. It is the greatest gameplay experience. It is the greatest experience you'll ever have in your life. And I say this as somebody who's been to the Great Wall of China. I say this as somebody who vacations in Tokyo, Japan. I say this as somebody who has seen the absolute endless oceans this world has to offer. I've seen the majesty of the tropics. I've been to the harshest deserts. I've seen the northern lights. Nothing compares to playing the Callisto Protocol. Your life will take a sharp downward thrust, and it will continue thrusting downwards until your inevitable death. But know that during those 8 to 10 hours, you will be experiencing highs, the likes of which mankind has never seen before. You were privileged enough to be born in the generation where the Callisto Protocol releases. But it's not just the amazing graphics. It's not just the incredibly reactive and dynamic gameplay. It's not just the wonderful audio design. It is not just the care and love that was poured into every inch of this game. It is the greatest feature I've ever seen in a video game. Death animations are locked behind a paywall. So you need to not only purchase the game, but you need to purchase the season pass as well to unlock all of the death animations. And I've said it before in a community post, this was always the future, right? Multiplayer games, they've known this for the better part of a decade now. You have to lock content behind paywalls, all right? Like people are saying $70 is too much to pay for a game. No, all right? If you keep up with inflation, video games were $60 back in the N64 era. Like we should be paying $120, $130 per game these days. That's why I support like Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield 2042. I don't just buy these games. Matter of fact, I pre-order them. I also buy the season passes in advance, even though I have no idea what's included with them, right? Because I know that these hardworking developers at these major corporations and these CEOs deserve more money. And the Callisto Protocol has now brought that feature to a single-player audience. It is not just restricted to multiplayer gaming anymore, folks, nor should it have ever been. Batman Arkham City knew this back in the day when they locked Catwoman single-player DLC behind a season pass, and I'm so glad to see this feature return. Because the truth is, gaming is a status symbol. If you can't afford it, you shouldn't be playing. Right, these are just facts. I'm sorry if you're still rocking a Wii and you still have the little nunchuck and the Wiimote and tears are welling in your eyes as I say this, but if you can't keep up, don't even try. All right, this is coming from somebody that has every next-gen system. This is coming from somebody who has a $2,500 PC. This is coming from somebody who spent $3,000 on a phone to occasionally play Candy Crush, all right? Like, if you're going to play games, you need to go all in. If you aren't owning every next-gen system, if you don't have a PC that's worth at least $2,500, if you don't have a phone that can run Candy Crush and Angry Birds at 240 FPS, you're just not a gamer. All right, season passes, Callisto Protocol, $60 season pass, it's nothing, all right? People complain about PlayStation Plus, Xbox Live, it's nothing. I'm so lazy, I subscribe to both Xbox Live individually for $60 a year, and I have Game Pass Xbox only for $60 a year. All right, it's $120. I could be saving $60 a year, but I'm too lazy to go in and change it to the Game Pass Ultimate. Like, I just don't care. Like, the money doesn't matter to me. And this is a great way to really clear those out and gatekeep the real gamers like myself from you pretenders, right? If you can't pony up the dough, I don't know what to tell you. you don't deserve those death animations, all right? Like, just know this, all right? If you think that I'm full of it and you think this is a garbage practice, just know, I hope every single one of you know that come release day for the Callisto protocol, I'm going to be sitting here with the widest beaming smile on my face, looking at more death animations and having an objectively superior experience to you, having more fun, being exposed to more work the developers put into their game, and enjoying a more diverse set of kill animations than you ever will. And that claws at you, that's in the back of your mind at night. You can't, you toss and turn, you can't sleep knowing that I'm going to have a better experience than you, when in reality the solutions always has been and always will be in front of you. Why don't you get out of your parents' basement? Why don't you go get a real job? And then maybe you can start affording the finer things in life. Maybe you can start affording the things that matter, like additional death animations in the Callisto protocol.